How are y'all? I just am just 1 minute early. I have got y'all playing through the Mevos tonight because I'm going to give y'all just the same treatment that I do when I go live in the private group. So let me get this live pulled up and let's get some people on. I'm going to go ahead and comment this link to all the things that I'm using tonight. This is from my friend Sarah at the Wreath Shop. So Megan even says that she says that we're twins. She's like, y'all remind me so much of each other. So I will take that as a compliment. We got to spend some time together several times at Wreath Makers Live at Market. She's one of my favorite people. She's super precious. How are you, Debbie? I'm going to pin this below. So, hey, Gail, how are y'all? I don't think I've been live since I did the hot cocoa wreath. This is so loud. I mean, loud. This is so bright. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know if I've been live since then. Probably not from my shop, but I just can't keep up. Sometimes I'll take y'all on shopping trips. Sometimes I'll do this and do that. So, can't remember, but I'm glad to be back hanging out with y'all again tonight, and we're gonna make this Christmas flag together. How are you, Cindy? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Gail. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess up your name. Nadia? I don't know. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Tana. How are y'all? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Karen. If y'all don't mind sprinkling this for me, I would really appreciate it. Here, let me sprinkle it. Let me sprinkle myself to the Inspire group, KANDI'S Inspire Kreations community. Let me see. I'm going to share it to the holidays while I'm at it. You know, it's there. You might as well hit sprinkle. I don't know, y'all. Facebook says that you're not supposed to say SHARRE, but I don't know. I don't know if that's against the rules anymore. Things change all the time. So, you know what? We're all just winging life over here, right? Kathleen, how are you? Hello, everybody. Quick question. How do you get the discount when you place an order? I have some stuff in my cart, and I'm not sure. Are you talking about with the Wreath Shop? Sarah kind of only offered that to the crew. So you need to put that code that I posted in the checkout. If you have any issues with it, just message the Wreath Shop. She'll help you out. Carrie, how are ya? Hey, Michelle Reed. So, y'all, this is like going to be a no mesh swag. She just sent me, she told me, she's like, go pick out some things for me to send you. I want you to do a live and whatever else, you know. And so I went on there and I was like, okay, I'm going to be honest. I got catfished by these, okay? Where they at? I thought these were bigger. Y'all, I am terrible. I'm terrible at reading the sizes of things, and I thought these were bigger, but I got little jewels to go with them, and we're just gonna combo them up and make them work, right? Listen, I am all about working with what you got, okay? So as long as we got 4-inch and 1.5-inch ribbons, you can work in a lot of space, take up a lot of space with the ribbon, you know? So that's what we're gonna try to do. Thank you. Hey, Dawn. So, hey, Gail. Hey, Mandy. How are you? But, yeah, I got catfished with these. But I love them. They are gorgeous. And aren't they so pretty? They're Regency. And we got some of these jewels. And this is just going to be like a traditional swag. That's my plan. Everything that I am using here is from the Wreath Shop, and is pinned below, literally exactly what I'm using right now. She put it together in a collection. And what was I gonna say? I did get some Hobby Lobby pine, because sometimes if I don't use mesh on a swag, sometimes I like to fill in the edges a little bit more. So I do have that just to fill in a little bit more for that. So what you doing, Justin Green? So y'all, if you're in the crew, you might see some guest appearances by our friend Justin Green. Had a talk with him today. So Cindy, I sound a lot better. Was it last Wednesday, Mandy, that I had no voice? I think I did Q&A or wreath critiques last Wednesday in the group, and I had just started losing my voice. And I don't really feel bad or anything. I just had, I do wake up at night like with a dry cough and stuff, but I never really felt bad. But I definitely am sick. I was sick, but not like sick. Does that make sense? So, okay, y'all, when I overdid a wreath, I measured 34 inches and 10 inches high. Where do I get the box for this? I have a shipping guide. I have a free shipping guide. If you want to message me, I will send that to you. But it should be in my link tree. I'm trying to think if there's a place that you could get to it easy. But I just created a PDF with all the boxes and such that I have, and it will tell you the sizes and stuff. But I don't really ship anything that big. My wreaths measure about 30 inches long by about 24 inches wide. And my most average size box is a 24 by 24 with 12 inches deep. I know it sounds odd because it's too big. It's bigger than the box, but it's not if you put it in sideways. And I even made a video of me shipping a really big scarecrow fall wreath. It's in that shipping guide. So if you'll message my page, I will send it to you when I get off, okay? So, yeah, I was struggling last week, girl. Struggling. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead. Hey, Celeste, I am so proud of you for taking pictures with your wreaths, even though some people don't agree with it. Y'all, I'm not even going to get into the whole controversy of people taking pictures with their wreaths and not. Like, I'm just going to say this, okay? Because I don't do messy. I don't do that. But I've been teaching my group to, like, show up. Like, I really think that it's very, very important to brand yourself and show, not all the time. You don't have to show pictures with your wreaths like every single time you post a wreath for sale, right? But I think it's very important to show people who is behind, who is making the product. And it's not about if you have makeup on. It's not about if you're dressed up. It's not about any of that. It's just about connecting you with your product. So I did make a post the other day because you know what? On the spur of the moment, I was still in my slippers and all the things. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a picture with my wreath or whatever else. Because, you know, like I said, it's the same heart and the same hands that made it, whether I had makeup on or not. And I go live without makeup all the time, you know, these days. Like, it's not even that important. So I just my post the other day about that was that I don't think it should be a big deal if you want to or if you don't want to. Like, if you don't want to, that's fine, but you don't have to bring somebody else down for not doing it or for doing it, right? So, and however they want to dress is fine. Like, let them be whoever they want to be. I think there's something to be said for minding people's own business and running your own business the way you want, right? Like, not all the same things work for everybody. Like, I tell my students, it's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks for you. I can tell you all day long what to do, but if you don't put in the work and if you don't try things, you'll never know, right? And all my students have been showing up and taking pictures with their wreaths, and they're getting results. So, I mean, I think it works. I mean, it works for me. So, you know, I think you look super gorgeous. Super gorgeous. So, really, girl, you don't even know. Yeah, Montique, there's so many nuggets in there. So many nuggets. I had somebody messaging me the other day about wanting to learn how to put tutorials in their Etsy shop. I said, there's a PDF in there for that. Y'all, anything that I know, I don't claim to be a business coach. I do have my business coach come in once a month in the design school. I have Etsy. Lauren come in and do Etsy shop critiques twice a month. I can't remember, but there's a calendar every beginning of the month and the beginning of the week. Leanne, my community manager, she keeps us scraped in there. So there's an abundance of information in there for you. Definitely way more than the $30 a month worth. But I've always said that if I could do this for free, I would. If I won the lottery, I'd do the same thing that I do. I might not work as hard, but I don't know. I probably would. The entrepreneurial thing is just in my blood. I can't help it. So, but yeah, it's all there for you. Like I said, I don't claim to be a business coach, but if I know how to do things and see things that work for me, I'm going to share it with you, right? So, hey, the Wreath Shop is here. So, hey Gail, how are you? I hope you're doing good, and I hope you had a good time with your son. I had my daughter here this past weekend too. She's coming back not this weekend, but the next weekend also. I think that's Halloween weekend, maybe. I don't know, but I'm excited about that. So, oh, you are so welcome, Nadia. Thank you for putting in the work. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get started. I do sound better. It's like somebody was just saying, you sound like you have a scratchy throat. I'm like, last week I couldn't even talk. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna put you guys down. I'm giving y'all this. This is what we do in the crew. Okay, we get all the special angles. I really don't normally do this on my page, but it is what it is. So y'all, y'all, let me not be like Minnie Pearl. Let me not be like Minnie Pearl and cut these tags off. This is all from the Wreath Shop. All of this is pinned in the link below, okay? You'll see it by the bloom dun. What you doing, Maxwell? Did you order one too? Girl, I mean, boy, Keith has been in wreath stand hell. I have to tell y'all about that later. This is a 32-inch pine, y'all. And we are gonna layer up some of these. The Wreath Shop, they have some amazing products. I've been getting a lot of people asking me about my tools, my Nippics, and these are in my Amazon storefront. And I'm just gonna trim this a little bit, y'all. And I do save these and just use them for like nubs for foam things that I like to skewer into things. But I lost my train of thought of what I was saying. Oh, tools, my tools. If you do hashtag tools in the comments, it will send you a link to my Amazon influencer store. Okay, Amazon, well, storefront, whatever you want to call it, y'all. So aren't these amazing? These are like magnolia leaves, and I wanted to, when I was picking out product for this, I wanted to use like woodsy and glammy. So look at this. I love these. Hold on. I got it all tangled up. Look how cool these are. I love those. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? Hey, Lisa. Hey, Mary. Hey, Laura. This top, great. This top, he don't have anymore, so don't go for his life. Designs by Jordan. He was a vendor at our Seasons of the South retreat, and he had gotten these at market and sold them, and I was like, yes, I want that. It's so warm, y'all. I'm just gonna make these spread out. We're gonna layer this up, okay? But he sold out of them, and everybody on our live stream for the Seasons of the South wanted one, and he was like, y'all, I don't have any more. So look, we're gonna layer this up. We're gonna start this. Thank you, Sandra. Oh, hey, you're that Kimberly. You're so welcome, girlfriend. She was messaging me on Etsy asking me about shipping. She had a big wreath to ship. Okay, y'all, we're gonna layer this first. And I'm gonna layer this. I'm not closing any of this yet, okay? See, I'm gonna make this, I want to make sure, because I am gonna have a gap here. Like at least a little bit of a gap here where I'm making them join together. But, so we're gonna have 4 picks in here so far. How much are the wreath boards? Right now, he's selling them for $98 plus $30 shipping. I think he'll be okay with still keeping that, but y'all, and what happened was he just got an abundance of, I love these snowy leaves. Love these. So he just had, y'all, he had to make, I think he made like 20 something. We got orders for like 19, and another one just sold, so that's like a total of 20 wreath stands. Some of them went out today. Okay, and also to all right, so I'm gonna layer these next, and then we're gonna add some ribbon, and I'm gonna add these ornaments, or I might add the ornaments first and then the ribbon. But when I get this in here layered, I am gonna put y'all back up, and we're gonna get my board, my wreath stand, and we're gonna I'm just working, look, I want to work these in here. But yeah, so the thing is if you look for a box, okay, the wreath stands are 40 inches tall by 23 inches wide. You'll see mine when I put it up, okay? But, and Candy is so sweet and helpful. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I tried, like I told everybody, like, I try to help I don't ever want to get to the point to where I can't help any people, you know, because I just always want to try to stay as personable as I can. But I do have to draw boundaries, y'all, because I get a gazillion messages all the time, and it just depends on how busy I am as to whether I can answer people. Like, I don't expect nobody to have to pay me to get answers from me, but there has to be boundaries there. But anyway, so all right, you see what I'm doing, y'all? Y'all let me know if you have any questions, okay? So now I'm going to secure these. I'm going to grab some of these ties and make sure, see, this is the spine. All this is the spine. We're going to do it 3 times. One here, and one here, okay? And I want to make sure this is kind of high. But you can't find boxes that are 40 inches tall, right? You can't find the measurements. So Angie from Petals and Plumes, she suggested, which was a great suggestion because that's what we did, but it takes forever to wrap them up. Corrugated wrap, corrugated stuff. Yeah, it is. It really is. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Renee. How are you? Hey, Lilani. Hey, Delia. Hey, Vincent. How are you? Happy hump day. Oh, you just joined the group. Thank you. Edna, you're so sweet. Listen, that's the thing, too, is like people get so triggered by, you know, it being a subscription-based group. Listen, you are not married to us. Y'all, I'm doing this 4 times. I'm lying. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I just you can there's instructions literally pinned in there at how to leave. I don't ever want anybody to feel held hostage in my group. Like, you can leave anytime. You do not have to stay if it's not for you. And I understand some people, they end up having financial things, you know, and like life happens, right? Okay, y'all. So, Sarah, I'm about to call you out. I sent her a picture of these, and I was like, I love these. Well, I told her to send me 2, or I thought she would know to send me 2 of everything, but she did not. But this is so darling, and we're going to make, so what I decided, I laid this out, like, okay, Candy, I wanted, you know, when I go to do a tutorial to teach or anything like that, I always want to get a vision. Our Jen that teaches with Jam Designs and the crew, she always, I hear her in my head, get a vision. And it's so true, right? So before you get started, you got to have some kind of vision and direction of where you're going with it, what you're going to do. And so, being that I only had one of those, I was like, why don't I cluster these and make it look like one big holly, right? I'm going to cut this off, and we're going to secure this in here. And then I'm going to cut these off and position them to look like one big holly right here. And then I think once I get it up on my board, I got to do my ribbons on my board and like my final touch things, you know, when I have it up, so I can see the flow of how things work. So we'll get this in here with this in here, and then we're going to put you back. Oh, and I might go ahead. This is the Hobby Lobby greenery, so still you can see how you can still see some of these pines and stuff. I want to fill in with some extra greenery, and we're going to snip this off. So before I put y'all up, we'll do this, and then we'll add the greenery on the edges, and then I'll flip y'all up, and we'll do the ribbons, and then we'll add these gems and that. So, see, I love that about you. You don't hide anything, meaning you don't do your bows, held placement attachments. Oh, listen, Franny, I feel like, I swear I thought you did. It's okay, Sarah. Hey, Josie. Are you making a center? No, this is Delia. This is going to be, I'm going to put it up on my board. It's going to be a swag. I was getting my burgers on, y'all. Oh, thank you, Mandy. You're so sweet. I mean, really, listen, that's where really get the most joy is, you know, just seeing my people grow. And I really genuinely do. That is what excites me, is to see my members grow. And like I said, I don't claim to know everything, but I will tell you what I know. And I'm learning every single day, you know. Let's see if this is an extra long pipe cleaner. I'm going to see if I can see if this will fit. My husband's out there on the tractor, y'all. So if you hear like, wah, 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 like he's so loud. So we're just going to do these. I'm about to get hot in this sweatshirt. It is a little chilly here though. Jeanette, how are you? I'm super proud of Jeanette too. All right, so look, I'm going to go around this. This doesn't look very, I'm going all the way around the spine. This doesn't look very appropriate right now, but y'all just keep it, let's keep it PG right now. And I'm just twisting this. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it in here. So I just, see that? Went all the way through the spine. Whoa, I just undid it, y'all. Ha. Jill, are you having a good time? Are you there yet? Are y'all still driving? What's happening? I commented on their stuff and said y'all are going to be passing right by my exit. Y'all should have just stopped by here to see me. Jill and Meg, they go into the fellas to the White Bayou event. So y'all, I'm going to dab some glue where they're touching and where they're touching everything. I only use a high temp glue gun and Gorilla Glue. And knock on wood, I have not had any thing happen. Hey Cindy, how are ya? That's all we can do, right? That's all we could do, Jeanette. An hour and 45 minutes. That's going to be so fun. Y'all have an amazing time. I know y'all will. All right, so I was going to go, but y'all, I am swimming in material, and I have got to. I'm cutting these all apart, okay? I have got to pump out. I was telling Charlotte, messaging Charlotte, I said, I've got to pump out some of this stuff because I am... This is a pretty nub. I'm going to keep that. All right, so let's go ahead. This is what was in the middle. I already have a lot of glue globbed in there, but I'm going to do another one. I'm going to glob this. So we're going to put this in the middle. We're just going to make this look like one big holly in the middle. And then we're going to take this. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Hold on, I'm changing this one because I want this to go over here. This pine cone's here. I'll lift this up a little bit and we're going to go under here. So we've got that one here. And then we're going to do the other one right here. So now, before I put y'all up, while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take, this is in the pick section at Hobby Lobby, just to have a little bit extra filler. These are really cheap, y'all. $3.99 with 50% off. I have tons of this because it's really good filler. If you have a garland, you could use a garland, like a cheap garland from the Walmart or something. But I'm going to go ahead and chop up at least 3 or 4 of these because we're fixing to sprinkle this. And like you see how it looks a little nakey right now. We're just gonna fill it in, it'll give it another texture. It'll give it, you know, a little bit of extra coverage. Hey Krista, how are ya? So yeah, my poor husband, he has been out there in wreath stand, making them wreath stands, y'all. He's definitely, I'm just gonna dip these in my glue pot and we're gonna just work them all around. He has been really working hard on those things. So if you ordered one, he does not play. That's one thing I will say is my husband, he is a hard worker for sure. See how this is already filling that in? Look at that. Yes, please. I like you. Y'all, these are like, you could do this recipe with a lot of different, you know, whatever theme you want, right? Like just, you could have like, I mean, any materials. Just get a swag and then get some, like even if you want to do like a candy theme or something, you could do that with layered picks, and you could take some flocked greenery like this and do the same thing. Just lifting up all the things, and I'm definitely gonna have to cut up some more because I like a lot of coverage, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all, I had a lady, Mandy commented on it too. She was like coming to defend me. A lady was I've been having a couple of pictures go like crazy viral on my page, and y'all know with any viral post comes the haters, okay? And this lady was like, I'm gonna put one more right here. She was like, that looks like a glob. Talking about my snowman wreath, she said that looks like a glob of mess. And I was like, she said, she said, y'all, why does, when anybody says, if I'm being honest, my son is coming up and he is so loud. I think that's him. But when people when they start out saying something with, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, that means they're about to be disrespectful. Like, if you have to say that, then you don't need to say that, right? It's crazy. My son is being so loud coming up here. That lady went, ah! How will you display this swag? If you'll just give me a second, I'm gonna get this up, and we're gonna add some ribbons, okay? Just give me a second, and I am going to finish just filling in these sides, and then we are gonna get it up on my board, and we're gonna add some ribbons and a couple more embellishments to it. But I was like, she said, coming from somebody that makes wreaths herself, the lady that commented on my stuff, I said, I went to look at her page. I'm like, I don't see any of your work. Like, where is your wreaths? Hey, Angela. Hey, Janine. How are you? I'm going to do one more of these, y'all, and I'm going to fill out a little bit more here, and I'm going to fill some out in the middle. So we're going to work the edges. And anybody that learns from me can tell you that I'm just notorious for working the edges, the inner and the outer. Y'all, if you're interested in these products, it is pinned below. Everything that I'm using right now, except for this pine, is from the Hobby Lobs real quick. Sweet Sarah from the Wreath Shop, she decided to put together a supply list for us, literally right there on her website. So we're gonna work the metal. How are you, Christina? Hey, Cody, how are you? Hey, Patty. Say the disclaimers. They are just rude and envious, right? I was like, well, thank you, I guess. Thank you, not so much. But y'all, at this point, I'm like, you have to grow. Like, if you're gonna grow, you gotta just grow the thick skin, right? It's just part of it. So, my son is being so loud. I can see this glue. But I'll take care of that. All right, I'm gonna put one more right here, and then I'm gonna get you guys up. We're gonna go on the board. Anytime, you know, anytime you put yourself out there, it's just part of it, right? All right, so this is what we got so far. And I'm gonna put you guys up. And let's see what it looks like and what we're working with. And balance it out. All right, let me get you guys. Let me get my wreath stand. And y'all, if you are getting a wreath stand, I do want to tell you this, that my husband, we couldn't decide if we wanted to put a peg in there or not, but we didn't. So you could use use any, whatever hook you want to use. He did put a peg in there, but it's, for y'all to be able to, because you don't know people's height of what they want and how mine is, which he took them out and I got to get him to put them back. But I have just a long nail here, and I have one here, and yeah, I think I just have those two because like now I really need probably that taller one, but we can make this one work. Okay. Whoa. All right, so we're gonna put some. I think it looks kind of pretty so far. What do y'all think? Y'all like it? So many, yeah. Don't look at my stash. How pretty is this? So I don't think I'm gonna make a main bow. I don't know. Kind of thinking like a kind of a main bow here would be really pretty. Let's try that. Let's see what we're working with. Yes, like it folds, like, yeah, and that's the ones that he made. See that? That's what it looks like. Has a chain on it. Has a chain on it. Make sure y'all can see. It's delayed. So, all right. So let me just take this 4-inch. Take this 4-inch. Thank you, Laura. Hold on. What did he say? Yeah, testing my Jesus every day. So look, I love the traditional reds and greens, and I wanted this really shiny ones. And so when I'm making this bow, I'm not gonna want red on top of red. So we're gonna use the green to break it up, okay? So I'm going to leave a long tail because I'm going to have this trail down some. And my loops, they always come out to be about, like my main back loop or whatever, it's always about 7 or 8 inches. I know, isn't it beautiful? Hey, Renee, I made me one last night. I love it. So much easier. A swag or a wreath stand. I hope my son don't act a fool in there because he don't know I'm live in here. He's in the garage side over there. So y'all, this all came from the Wreath Shop. She has it. It's pinned below if you're interested in any of this. Like all of this except for the pine is from there. I'll leave this long. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I think I was on last week. Hey, Michelle, how are you? What you doing? Brandy, are you feeling better? Be honest. You can tell me the truth. I still, like, when I saw you comment the other day, or no, when you posted that wreath, and I was like, Candy, you were such a terrible friend. Like, you still knew that you haven't reached out to her, and you still didn't reach out to her even. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like my mind is like an internet tab that has a gazillion things open in it. The wreath stand, oh, you made your own? Yeah, that's the thing, is like if you have a handy person to make your own, you can get somebody to make you one. I have a instructional video and everything. I got him to film it because everybody was asking for one, and he at the time was not wanting to. How pretty is that? He was not wanting to make them, and he was like, I said, well, let's at least make a video, a tutorial, and if somebody has somebody handy, they can get somebody to make them one. And there's a lot of people that have done that, so that is on my YouTube. It's here on my page too. It's on all my socials, but the easiest way to find it is probably my YouTube. Hey Kelly, how are you? You're actually handy with tools? Okay, girl. Okay. Let these ribbons flow. How gorgeous is this? Okay. I'm thinking here. Yes, please. Love that. I'm going to go around. I'm going to try to go around the whole spine. Let's see here. Now, I'm going to be honest, like I anchor this to whatever it naturally will hook to is what I do. Like if I just need to use some of the picks that have already tied into the swag, that's what I use. If I need to, no, I gotta fish this zip tie here. Oh gosh, I'm starting to sweat. Your husband made you one, Leela? You're actually better today, girl. Oh, I do care, I promise. Just because I might not remember to reach out or something, I'm like, oh my gosh. Y'all, speaking of caring, I went to see my mom's in the nursing home. Oh my gosh, hold on. I lost my two ends. I'm just trying to feed it through here, right here. So I went to go see my mom in the nursing home. She's only 68. She's got dementia. So I went to go see her. And one of my favorite nurses was not there, and I have her text number. Her name's Estella. She's a sweet little Spanish lady, and she loves my mama. Like, I could not ever thank her enough for being there to love my mom. Y'all, this is about to make me cuss. There, I got it. You know, it's so valuable to have somebody in a nursing home or somebody that's taking care of your loved one 24 hours. So I value her and her friendship so much. But I texted her today, and she said that they said she was gone. She had to go back to somewhere, North Carolina or something with her family. And I texted her a picture. I took a selfie of me and my mom, and I sent it to her. And I'm gonna dovetail this, y'all. And she said that she's like, oh my gosh, I love it. Whatever else, thank you for sending me that. She said her son, he's in the military, and he got shot in the chest. Somebody was trying to steal his vehicle when he was out on the base or something in North Carolina, I think. So he's in ICU, and even though y'all don't know her, I'm asking for everybody to pray for her son, because when I tell you, she is an angel on this earth. Like, I try not to cry just even thinking about it. She is an angel doing God's work. Like, she got offered a different position at the nursing home. I'm going to dab some glue back here on this ribbon. And she turned it down. It was a better paying job, but it was a desk job. And she wouldn't have been able to be with her patients. And she turned it down because she said that's not what God has called her to do. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, so, like, she's amazing. She's amazing. You know, let's see which one of these go together. Yes, say a prayer for her. Yes. So, I am going to, normally I will see if I can find some ties right here. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can find some ties right here. I don't think so. So I'm going to just, what I'm going to do is take a zip tie. I'm going to go ahead where I know I want to waterfall this. I'm going to take it around 2 of these picks that I got layered in here. And I'm going to zip tie it right here. I get calls and texts daily from the nursing home, and the head nurse. Yes, I know. Like, it's just something you don't understand if you don't have to deal with it. And my mom has been on this medicine, and it was making her really dizzy. And she got off of that, and she was so much better today. Like, she was actually, like, she knew who I was. Normally, like, if I say, who am I? And I'll get in her face, and she'll be like, she babbles. You really can't understand what she said. And I got really close in her face, and I was like, who am I? And she said, Candy. And I went, I'm like, it almost made me cry. I was like, thank you. I was like, yes, it's me. So, y'all, isn't that so pretty? Oh, my goodness. So, I need to make sure I don't lose sight of my holly, though. I don't know. We'll see. That's usually my toxic. Hey, Shirley. She's good. Lex. That's not Lex. No, we weren't talking about Lex. We're talking about my mom and the lady at the nursing home. Lex is fine. She's just on maternity leave. She's been having a little bit of high blood pressure issues, but she's good. So I'm going to do another combo just with a little bit of tails to go down this way. And then we're going to find somewhere to put these jewels. And y'all, we'll be done. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my gosh. Thank you. I head back to Massachusetts on the 30th for another week. I'm just going to cut this a little bit long. And then I'm just, see, I did just a tail, then a one looper with a little loopy loop. This is how I tell my students. I'm like, y'all, I make my baby bows how I make my baby bows. Y'all, it's just like you can do your own the way you want. Can y'all hold on 1 second real quick? Hey, I'm live in here. Can you do a little bit of chilling out? Him and his friends are, we live out in the woods, y'all. They're out there shooting guns, doing boy stuff. I'm going to layer this right here. I'm going to cut this long. I love this ribbon. Y'all, she's put all these together for you. All this. So, it's just click the blue thumbtack below. And here, let me see this. Here it is again, just in case y'all want to buy any of this. And if you're in the crew, she gave us a special link if you want to check the crew for your discount. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go right here, but I got to do the same thing because, y'all, that's the only thing about a swag is that the ties at the bottom, they get kind of, so you see I just threaded the zip tie through there. But yeah, they just will get smaller and smaller. But where there's a will, there's a way. Girl, boys will be boys. He's 23 years old. I know. All right, so I want to make sure that we don't cover up all the stuff that we just did. That is kind of my toxic trait. I will cover up some of this stuff that... So let me dovetail these. And I'm going to just go ahead. And I am going to... I'm going to tuck that one again to the bottom. See this right here, how it's long and flowy? Like, I preach this also to my students a lot. It's all about how your ribbons flow and how your ribbons lay and, like, the proportioning of everything. It's just very important to me. And I'm just hooking this right here to this berry pick. And what I'm going to do, so you don't see all the, we're going to hide our mechanics. I want my berries to still show. We're gonna let those flow. I gotta dovetail this one. And then let's find where we're gonna put these little ornaments real quick. This is the last sprinkles, y'all, that we have. And the only thing about this is I wanted to pair the red one with the green one, like just offset them, because you don't want to put green with green. Not, I wouldn't, you know. So, hey Roxana. Hey Maureen, how are you? It's okay. You can watch the replay if you want to. But these are all meant to be ornaments, but I'm gonna combo them together. But I thought about, I know for a fact I want to put one right here. And like that maybe. And then, but the only thing about it is, y'all know I'm weird about putting things that might not should go upside down. Do y'all think it's weird to have this upside down? I mean, I really don't think I'm going to have a choice in this case, to be honest. Oh, or maybe I could just do this and this. Ooh, that looks cute. So I'm going to string them together with a pipe cleaner. And I'm going to layer them like that. And I'm very bad, if you're new here, I'm very bad about asking your opinion and just doing what I want to do anyways. I mean, I value your opinion, but sometimes I really do need your opinion. But sometimes I'm just like, oh yeah, I like this anyways, and I'm just going to do it anyways. Trying to thread this. I might have to use wreath wire. Yeah, I'm just going to use wreath. We're just going to use wreath wire. This is just a roll that is like a Rubik's Cube, or hold on. What do you call that thing? Not a Rubik's Cube. The slinky. This is like a slinky that has gotten out of control. And I just throw it over here and I just use whatever I can like now. I mean, it is just the truth. Girl, you don't even listen. Sorry. Hey, Jack Crow. How are you? All right. Let's see here. We're going to do, look, I just threaded that like that. I thread this like this. I can't see. My eyes are so bad. So, I'm going through the spine. Y'all, I have to figure out, I want to make a centerpiece or something because I make wreaths all the time. I got a pre-recorded tutorial for my group tomorrow and I have no idea. I was thinking about trying to make a cool tutorial with one of those cocoa puffs that I made a wreath with. Might do that. This is like literally trying to find a needle in a haystack. Thank you, Shirley. I got it from Designs by Jordan, but he does not have any more. It's part of my charm. The emerald's your birthstone? Yes, they did come from the Wreath Shop. Everything listed, I mean, everything I'm using except for the pine are from the Wreath Shop, and it's pinned below, y'all. I'm trying to get this back on my stand. All right, so I like those just falling like that. That's cute. Just pine cones, kind of. But I don't even really think you need to glue it like super solid either. I like it kind of like it, you know, being a little dangly like that. All right, let's put these in down here. I don't know. I might have to reposition this pine cone, but if all else fails, y'all, just bend it. That's what I just did with this pine cone. Just bend it, and it worked out fine. Before you cut it and disable it, or whatever you want to call it, dismantle it, just try to move it. Hey Debbie Davis, how are you? Have you seen those adorable owls at Walmart? Yes, I think Jordan did he did a tutorial in the creative coaching group the other day on one of those owls, and Megan actually did one in the crew. She turned one of those owls into a fall owl. It was a Christmas tree topper, but she used it for fall. It was really pretty. Look, so we're going to go here, and we're going to combo these up like that, and we're going to use that here. Oh, you did? Awesome. Sorry, I had to step away for a contractor. Yeah, White Bayou probably has these ornaments. I know Jennifer with Jam Designs is getting some of these, but check the Wreath Shop. She's listed it for you below. Go buy what she has first. It's right here in the comments. I will put in here again for y'all. So, I am wondering... I need to pull this a little tighter. That's pretty, huh? Y'all like it? I'm just going to pull this a little tighter. That's that wreath wire that I just strung through. And then we're going to trim it too while I got it up here. Y'all love it? Y'all love it? Made my first garland a couple weeks ago, and it just seemed to struggle. Aw, Vincent. Well, you can always message me if you need my help. Please message me if you need my help. So, y'all, let me pin this for you. Or get this for you again. This is all the supplies that she put in a special category. Do y'all have any questions? Oh, I gotta dovetail this. Do y'all have any questions? Thank you. So like I said, if you're interested in anything like these ornaments, that's pinned below, and I also just put it in here again. If you are interested in the tools I use, you could put hashtag tools. If you want to turn on your live notifications, you can do that exclamation point notify, and it will turn your live notifications on, I believe. If you want to join the crew in the design school, you can do hashtag KREW and learn more about that. It'll send you a private message. And yeah, so yes, my question is, can you make another? I gotta go eat supper and take my bath and decompress. And let me show y'all what I made today. I just made this. Well, I made other things too, but not only did I stuff. I'm about to post it on my page. I'll post a picture of this on my page. I put Santa and Mrs. Claus in there. So there's two. I gotta do something real quick, y'all. I meant to do this. Where I put my zip ties, I gotta add a little bit more of this. I forgot. I said we were gonna cover up our mechanics, and I forgot. And then I just came to the side and I saw this zip tie, and I was like, ugh! Thank you, Tina. Joni, you're probably already subscribed to my to my live notifications, Miss Joni. Yes, you are. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Vicky. I can do my best to try to teach you how. Where else did I have a zip tie? I need to go under the bow too. Hey Michelle, how are you? Oh, there's somebody did the iFollowage. Hey Miss Wanda, how are ya? I hope you're doing good. You've been putting out some gorgeous wreaths. I like to work on the inside and the outside of my bow too with my y'all, this just came off. That just came off. I bet I untwisted it the wrong way. Candy. And I just stuck glue in here. You know what the best thing to do when you have short things like this? Get your needle nose pliers and do them that way. I might have to cut another longer piece if I can't grasp these. Oopsie! Oh my gosh, you have followed me for 1,066 days. That's interesting to see, y'all. Very interesting to see. All right, I got both of them. You twist it. Oh! That's the only thing about wreath wire is you will lose it so fast. And they're very short right now because I've already trimmed them. But once I get it twisted, I will get my needle nose pliers, just regular needle nose pliers, and I'll grab them and twist it really good. All right. Needle nose pliers are another thing that are really good to have too. I never really had any of those tools. I never had a pick machine. I never had a pick machine. I never had needle nose pliers until I became friends with Jennifer. All right, y'all, if y'all don't have any, I'm gonna trim this a little bit. If you don't have any questions, I guess that's all I have for y'all tonight. Hey, Mary Joy, I didn't know you were here. Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Lori, I didn't know you were here either. All right, y'all can go snag these from the Wreath Shop. This is everything here in this link that I used tonight, except for that pine. You can get that from Hobby Lobby. And I'll see y'all. Well, I'll be at Jennifer's Friday. We'll be doing a live sale and all that. So if you're subscribed to the text list, you'll get a text, okay? All right, y'all. See y'all later. I guess I'm going now. Bye. Have a good night.